What is going on, guys? Luke here today to answer the question of if ARK Invest could be the easy button to build huge wealth. But more importantly, how you can take advantage of all the great things ARK Invest does so you can make yourself a ton of money. So let's get started right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will go over a quick review of ARK Invest. And no, I won't do like other YouTubers and just regurgitate their entire website back to you guys. We will also talk about how they invest in disruption, but are they actually disruptive themselves? And we will discuss who should invest in ARK ETFs. And I will tell you how to take advantage of ARK to make some serious money. So make sure you check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and subscribe because we have huge news coming to the channel this week that you don't want to miss. I promise. And like the video because I'm excited for the big news and it really helps the channel grow. Now let's dive into this. So let's do a quick overview of ARK Invest. So ARK Invest is a fund that invests solely in disruptive innovation, as you can see right there on their landing page of their website. And they are led by Cathie Wood, who I might have a slight crush on. And she is an incredibly talented leader and trader and has been investing at a very high level for over 40 years. They have 5 big ETFs that get the most attention. There's a little bit more on there too, but we'll go over the 5 ETFs real quick. They are the ARK Disruptive Innovation. They obviously like that phrase a lot. Next Gen Internet, Genomic Revolution, Autonomous Tech, and FinTech Innovation, which is really the only one of those 5 that I can actually comprehend at all. Now there are a million videos out there about what they do and that really deep dive into the company itself. But I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long and no one, including myself, want to hear me talk that long. So long story short, they're looking to find opportunities from technological innovation centered around DNA sequencing, robotics, artificial intelligence, energy storage, and blockchain technology. Half of which we all pretend to have knowledge on, and it sounds cool to say, but really, very few of us know what the heck all that actually means. At least that's true with the public school kids like me. But you can take advantage of their awesomeness and profit big. And I will lay out exactly how to do that in just a minute. Obviously, ARK Invest invests in disruption, but are they actually disruptive themselves? The answer to this question is actually more complex than you would think. The short answer is yes and no, and let me explain why. Yes, they are absolutely disruptive in one sense because they are structured different than a traditional fund. They allow their analysts to essentially overlap and collaborate and not get pigeonholed into one set of criteria for analyzing a stock. So when a disruptive company disrupts an industry, usually the typical valuation models don't apply anymore, or they need to be updated to account for the new innovation. Or the change is so drastic that the stock needs to be evaluated completely different altogether. But traditional analysts will analyze the industry as a whole and are very, very slow to adjust their metrics if they ever get adjusted at all. So this is where ARK Invest really shines and are absolutely disruptive in how they deploy their team and analyze various stocks. There's not another fund that I know of. I'm sure there are tiny funds out there that may do it out of necessity, but there's not a big fund out there that allows such open sharing and thinking across teams like ARK Invest does when analyzing and evaluating stocks. And I firmly believe Cathie Wood's experience and how it all works everywhere else, and her vision to disrupt the entire fund model that the rest of Wall Street, may take decades to catch up with, is why they are seeing such huge success in their funds. But where they are absolutely not disruptive is in the price they charge you and I to invest. ARK Invest employs a traditional model of a fee schedule for their funds. And sorry, it is expensive. And as innovative as they are on one front, I would have been super impressed if they have found a way to disrupt the pricing model when it comes to ETFs as well. Well, slow down before you start with the whole, they have to make money. I agree with you completely. And they absolutely should be paid for their work. But I would love to see them change the game, and how they do it is all that I'm trying to say. And as innovative as they are, I think they can do it. So who should invest in ARK ETFs? Now remember, we talk about being an independent thinker on this channel, so you really need to look inward to answer this question. But I'll do my best to give you a few things to think about as you analyze your decision. If you're interested in innovative, disruptive companies, see, it's like their favorite phrase, and breaking away from the traditional index funds, which are slow and tend to track the stock market overall, but you do not have the time to put in the research, study, and analyze individual stocks, then their ETFs may be something worth exploring. If you do not have the stomach to deal with the volatility of seeing your portfolio move up and down, or you get analysis paralysis, or your investments keep you up at night, then it may be worth looking into their ETFs. If you just don't know how to research and analyze stocks, or are not confident enough in your own knowledge to trade on your own, which my course coming out in about 2 weeks teaches you, but if you don't have any interest in that either, then this may be the right option for you. If you want or need passive income, these probably are not for you, as they are high growth companies, typically a long way off from a dividend, if they ever pay a dividend. So those are just a few of the things to look at, but really put in the time and think before deciding if this is right for you. So how do you take advantage of ARK to make some serious money? Now remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. Now this is where it gets fun, and you can put in a little bit of work to make huge money. Hey, where does it say I can't copy off ARK Invest paper a little bit? I can guarantee their team has access to resources and data that you and I don't have access to. Plus, if you're like me, nobody pays me to sit around and research companies all day. That would be awesome, but I don't get paid that way. So although yes, you should absolutely do your own research, there is no reason why I cannot also analyze their analysis to gain even more insight than I could find on my own. They just got better stuff. Now be cautious, and remember, you have to bounce that research off your goals, your strategy, and your plan. And keep in mind that your answers to those questions are going to be different than ARK Invest answers to those questions because they have different goals, a different strategy, and a different plan. So you cannot just flat copy off their paper and expect it to fit all your goals and plans and all that good stuff. But can you use their research to help you identify huge growth companies and invest in them yourself and avoid paying a fee? Absolutely. If you believed in Tesla or Square last year, and through your own research and ARKs, you put 50% of your money into Tesla or Square and spread the other 50% across the same stocks that ARK owns, you would have absolutely destroyed ARK Invest returns, who are absolutely destroying the returns of other funds. That's incredible. And think about it. How the heck would you have found Illumina on your own? Sure, Chicken G may have identified them too, but I'm not sure if ARK Invest had them on their radar before he did. Now obviously, I do not want to speak for him, as he is ahead of the curve on almost everything it seems. He's awesome. I mean, maybe ARK Invest actually copied off of his paper. Maybe this should really be a Chicken G video. All right, sorry, back on topic. The opportunity to get in on the ground floor of a lot of companies that would be impossible to find on your own and receive next level research is there for you to use. And even more exciting is you can have the right amount of these stocks that fits your goals, your plan, and your strategy without the restrictions that a fund does of only holding 5 to 10% of a particular stock. So smash the like button if you got any value out of this video at all. And make sure you're subscribed and checking out all my social media stuff, because I will be announcing something huge later this week and I don't want you to miss out. And consider joining my Patreon if you want to see my trades in real time and to get direct access to me, which you cannot do anywhere else. But I think it's going to be a crazy next few weeks. So make sure you are subscribed, which you can do right over there, so you can get the truth on all the craziness. And here are some videos that will help you get more acquainted with my channel and see why we are the new cool kids. Thanks.